Allez de bleu, allez, non, champion. Allez de bleu, allez, maestro, keep him, 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 no. Attack the front, so Paul Pogba. La Pioche, Paul Pogba. Let's talk about Le Blues. Let's talk about the Champs men, and let's talk about France and whether they can finally end their drought which they've been looking for over the past 20 years in the Euros. But before I go any further, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. You might be wondering what the hell I meant by saying drought. I know you're probably thinking, Faysal, what the hell are you talking about? They won the World Cup in 2018. Like, what drought are you talking about? Let me calm. Oh, you're not wrong, but let me take you through a history lesson, yeah? France, ever since they won it in 2000, after Trezeguet's iconic golden goal, let's just say the European track record hasn't been their best. In 2004, quarterfinals exit. 2008, group stage exit. 2012, quarterfinals exit. 2016, they lost at the final at home so against Portugal. And the last one, they got knocked out in the round of 16 against Switzerland. And I can't lie, the last European campaign, I really thought they would win it. Because if you deep it, it was the same exact players which played in the 2018 campaign where they won in the World Cup, yeah? And all the players were still playing at the best possible level. The likes of Griezmann, Mbappe, Paul Pogba, Kante, and everyone else. And in addition to that, they had the best striker in the world at that current time, Karim Benzema, who was also in that team. And everything was going well, the group stage, and the game against Switzerland in the first half, and they were leading 3-1. And then boom, the champ takes all of his best players out, and then one by one they concede the second, they concede the third, and then Mbappe misses one chance, 2, 3, 4, 5, and of course he misses the decisive penalty, and they blame Karim Benzema for that defeat, which I've got no idea why. Anyway, but this campaign is quite different, and before we talk about the team selection, before we talk about how we expect the champ to line up, let's quickly dive into the selection and the squad selection, because there was a couple of question marks and a couple eyebrows raised. There was no surprise for the goalkeepers, but in defense, it was pretty much the expected bunch of players, but the absence of Malo Gusto does raise eyebrows. As player for player, ability for ability, he is France's best right back, and that's no question about it. The midfield was expected, but the selection of Kante as he makes his return was a surprise. But the forward line, where the hell is Michael Olise? Where is he? And you know what this describes? You know what this paints a picture? This is the biggest demonstration that big club tax is a real thing. Because let's be real, Paris Saint-Germain is a bigger club than Crystal Palace. Bayern Munich is a bigger club than Crystal Palace. So Koulibaly and Barcola and Kingsley Coman, they play for bigger clubs. But if we're being real, this season, neither of Barcola, Koulibaly and Kingsley Coman has been better than Olise, and that's a straight fact. But outside of the squad selection, there is a massive question mark of how Deschamps is going to line up with his team selection by itself. And it starts with the goalkeeper, because Super might got injured, and there's still question marks whether he'll be fit enough and healthy enough to return for France in the group stage or the knockout. And if he doesn't play, the most likely option will be Areola. But the defense is the question mark, because out of the full back line, the right back is the only lock to start, and that is Koundé. Because I don't see Klaus starting, I don't see Pavard starting. Koundé is the only lock in that back four. The other three remains the question mark. If Deschamps does it with merit and ability, then Ferland Mendy is the best choice. He's been on a great form this season and has found his level the same way he was on the Zizou 3 years ago. But are we going to see him playing? I'm not too sure. I think we might see either Theo Hernandez as the first choice, or worst case scenario, Lucas Hernandez as the second choice. Mendy is the best choice and the only choice for France as a left back. And the two centre backs is also a question mark, because we all know Deschamps. If Deschamps goes to Deschamps ways, then it's going to be a back two of Upamecano and Lucas Hernandez. But if Deschamps does it, ability, merit, and player for player, then there is no question about it. It's Saliba and Konate. And I don't want to hear anyone else say anything else. We all saw what Deschamps said about Saliba in his last friendly. So it will be interesting to see whether Saliba will start this time around. Then we have the midfield, and who will partner Tchouameni in the double pivot? Will it be Fofana, who he trusted in the World Cup? Will it be Rabiot, who also played in the World Cup and the qualifiers? Will he give the young Zaire Emery a chance? Or is he finally going to listen to the public and what every single French person is saying? Camavinga and Tchouameni double pivot role. Because if he does that, if he does play Camavinga and Tchouameni double pivot, and Griezmann is a 10, and then Kiki on the left, and Ousmane on the right, and then Marcus Thuram, after the season he's had, the title-winning season at Inter Milan, let's be real, let's be honest, let's not even lie about it. Let's not have any arguments about it. Let's not even debate it. That front six of France, the 5 and the 1 up front, might be the best front six in the whole tournament. As simple as that. But the question mark is, will they deliver on the pitch? And that's why not selecting Olise is a question mark. Because we saw how great Dembele has been this season. But Dembele was great last season as well, and the season before with Barcelona. But when he got to the World Cup, you all know what he did. It wasn't the best of the World Cup. And let's be real, with all due respect, it was horrendous. And not selecting Olise after the season he's had and the tier that he's been bringing, and not even having him on the bench as well, that I don't understand. And I hope it doesn't become the crucial reason why France doesn't win the Euros this year. Because let's just assume they finish first in their group. They will then face the runner-up of either Portugal or Turkey. And I do see Portugal troubling France if Deschamps doesn't play the team he should play. Because for me, that is the key point of France's campaign this year. Because it depends on Deschamps, and it depends whether Deschamps plays the exact 11 that everyone wants him to play. If Deschamps plays the exact same 11 that every single person has in their mind, every single person is predicting, and every person is expecting, then I don't see why not France can't win the whole thing. I've got France winning the whole thing, depending on how that lineup is and how Deschamps lines up his team. And guys, this has been the end of this French episode. And don't forget to like and share. And of course, most importantly, subscribe to the channel if you are a fan of the channel. If you love the channel, if you love me. Peace!